Hey, what's up guys? Thanks for watching. Today's video I'm going to be opening up these 1991 Fleer baseball wax boxes. So these are 36 packs per box, and these 1991 Fleer baseball cards came out at the height of the junk wax era. So definitely not rare by any means. However, the reason I bought these is pretty surprised at some of the cards from this set, how much they're selling for on eBay right now. So the Provisions cards in particular, they're an insert set. I think there's about one per every 8 to 10 packs. Those are selling quite well on eBay. Especially, the PSA 10s, even a 9s are going for a pretty good price. So the Provisions are definitely what we're going to be seeking today. But in addition to that, there's a card with Griffey and Bonds, Ken Griffey Jr. and Barry Bonds on the same card. The PSA 10s have been selling for almost $200. In fact, I actually sold one myself for I think $200 exactly about a year ago. I think the price of them come down a little bit. They're maybe about $150 or so for that card, but still, pretty good ROI potential on these boxes. I think I paid about $20, maybe like $25 with shipping and tax for each of these boxes. So one card, one gem could definitely be a nice profit if we can pull some clean looking Provisions or Griffey Bonds cards. So let's go ahead and jump right in. First box here, and see what we got. Omar Vizquel. Hold on to that one. I'm a Omar Vizquel collector. Fred McGriff. A lot of stars and of course Hall of Famers in this set. I think there's a ton of rookie cards in the base 91 Fleer. I know the Fleer update set has the Ivan Rodriguez rookie card. Maybe a Jeff Bagwell in there too. Mark Grace. Oral, the man. So yeah, you can recognize, this design is such a junk wax era design. Classic. Ugly design if you ask me, that yellow border, but there's still some buyers out there that like this set, and again, those Provision cards especially. I think we're a couple $100. I think did the McGuire. I think the McGuire Provision sold for like maybe $1,000. If I remember correctly. I'll have to go back and check the eBay sales, but I was blown away by the Provision sales. There's a McGuire, there's a Bo Jackson, I think there's a Griffey as well. There's a number of star players and Hall of Famers that are in that Provision set. So still a lot of, I guess, demand, Larry Walker, there's a second year Larry Walker, Hall of Famer. Eric Davis. Okay, so no Provisions yet, and no Griffeys yet, but got a lot of packs to go still. Lee Smith, there's a Hall of Fame pitcher. Joe Carter, Darryl Strawberry. Let's keep it going. Palmero. I wonder if anyone's ever graded these sticker cards. Remember back when I was a kid, I was opening these packs. I loved these 4 stickers, the round little circles. That's a new niche market. Let's start corner the graded sticker market. Low pop. So Ryan Sandberg, Andre Dawson. Sammy Sosa, second year. Roger Clemens. So the cards are all looking pretty sharp out of these packs. I mean, the corners are all sharp. Edges, everything looks clean. So we can pull a Provisions or a Griffey. A couple Hall of Famers there. George Brett, Alan Trammell. Yeah, so we can pull a Provisions card one of these days. Hopefully be in pretty good shape based on how these other cards are looking. Let's see. Provision art cards. 12 total. This unique limited edition set is randomly inserted into packs. Let's say. And 3 packs. Okay, randomly inserted. I think I've heard about, 3 per box is typically what you can expect. John Smoltz, just second year John Smoltz. I guess that's his third year. 89 was the rookie year. Roberto Alomar. Smoltz actually has 88 cards from 1988 as well. Eddie Murray. There's a Griffey. It's not the one with the bonds on the card too, but it's a pretty sharp looking Griffey. I think the 10s go for maybe 40, 50 bucks, 40 bucks on this one. Okay. Set that one aside. Jose Canseco, another Craig Biggio Hall of Famer. So we're about a third way through the box now. Peak, no Provisions cards. Terry Pendleton. All right. Provisions, come on, baby. Where you at? Just like check. Like, no Provisions. The Provision cards definitely stand out. They're like, well, Gonzalez. They are. Was a Frank Thomas second year. The Provisions cards are hand drawn. Only cartoonish looking cards. So, oh, I think we got one here. Looking good. Let's see, here we got Larry Sheets, Carlton Fisk. Okay, we'll save that card for the last. Have that be a surprise. Checklist card. And the Provision is Ruben Sierra. That looks pretty good. Sharp, centered. The edges look pretty clean. The edges are going to be a big one. See, that bottom edge is a little bit white in the bottom left corner there. That might bring it down to a 9. Yeah, probably not going to get a 10 on that one. But I think I saw the Ruben Sierra on the sold eBay listings. It was, I don't know, I'll have to double check, but it was, even the Ruben Sierra was expensive, if I remember correctly. So maybe end up sending that one to PSA. Oh, wow, that didn't take long for our second one. Kirby Puckett. And that one looks pretty clean as well. Top to bottom centering is slightly off. But I like it. Puckett, definitely a lot of collectors of Puckett, so might have to send that one in as well. Okay, so we got 2 Provision cards so far. Handful of stars and Hall of Famers. There's another Puckett. Okay, we're rounding out halfway. We're almost halfway through this box. I think for this video, I'll just open the first box. Might make a second video for the second box. Paul Molitor, Robin Yount, Tom Glavine. Like I said, a lot of Hall of Famers in this set. Yeah, the Griffey and Bonds combo card that I mentioned is selling. I sold one for $200. Oh, there's a Bond. Speaking of Bonds, I actually bought that card for, I think it was like maybe 15 bucks. I bought it super cheap. PSA 10. This was before the big boom during the pandemic when the sports card market just took off. But I bought that card. PSA 10, I think it was 15 bucks, and then flipped it maybe a year later for, I think, 200 bucks I sold it for. So Fernando. Yeah, so these cards had very little, if no interest. Edgar Martinez, Hall of Famer, prior to a pandemic, and really nobody seemed to care about these cards. You can get them for dirt cheap, but times have changed. A lot of people are back in the hobby looking for different things to collect, and there's Bo Jackson. The Griffey cards are certainly, I think, attracting a lot of attention, even if they're, junk wax, which most of his cards are from the junk wax era. Definitely his earlier cards. Okay, so we're officially halfway done. Sorry, I think we're a pack or two beyond halfway. But we are descending. Ricky Henderson. Tim Raines. Tim Rocked Raines. That guy could hit the ball. Brett Butler. Mariano Duncan. Lenny Dykstra. Doug Drabek. Mike Scioscia. Man, this is really bringing me back. Remember opening these. I was probably, 12 years old when these came out, give or take. John Kruk. So definitely spent a lot of time at the card shop opening packs. And the 91 Fleer. Definitely opened a lot of these. when I was a kid. I'm getting no more Provision so far. Probably Bonilla, Galarraga. Okay, I know that Griffey Bonds card has got to be in here. There's a Bonilla Larkin combo card. Ozzie Smith. The good news is, with all these commons, I can give them to my kids to play with. They're just starting to appreciate baseball cards well, as much as a 3-year-old can, but they always have fun looking at the pictures and playing with the cards, so they won't go to waste. And I think we got another one there. Provisions. Okay, come on, baby. We need a... Bo Jackson would be good. But if there's a Griffey, of course, that would be good. And we're going to do just like before. We'll put this in the back. Franco. And who is it? Let's see. Ready? Bo Jackson. There it is. Is that way off center, top to bottom? It seems like they're all kind of like that, so I guess maybe that centering is how it's supposed to be. Wow, that looks clean. Again, bottom edge a little rough. It's got some dust on it just from the pack. But man, that looks like a pretty good one. Left to right, looks like maybe 55-45. It's not quite 50-50, but it's close. So I'll take that, the Bo Jackson. And again, I think the Bo Jackson, a couple $100 for a 10. I think even a 9 will probably fetch around $50 to $75. Again, it's more than the cost of the box. You can get 3 boxes for that price. So, of course, you got grading fees, but comes back at 10, you're really in the money. Maybe I'll make a follow-up video of sending these off to PSA and see if this was a total bust. Wow, look at that, right on top. Not McGuire. That's the one I think sold for like $1,000. PSA 10. Beautiful. Well, that looks pretty sharp. Let me just check the back real quick. I'm feeling nervous that it was on the top of the pack. So same thing, a little bit, edge issues, bottom edge. Looks sharp aside from that. Centering does look 50-50. Maybe that bottom right corner. Slightly touched, a little white there. But I think we're pretty solid with those. So I got the Bo Jackson and the Mark McGuire. Definitely happy with that. I also considered just buying the Provisions cards on eBay, because you can just buy them, pretty cheap. Still, a couple bucks you can buy these on eBay. But the concern there is it might be hard to get a gem if you're just buying raw on eBay. Versus pulling from the pack, you probably have a better chance of finding a perfect condition. So that's why I spent $25 for these instead of just getting them for $1 or $2 each. Okay, where is my Griffey Bonds card? No love. Yeah, 3 packs to go. So we got 4 Provision cards. So that was kind of just what I was expecting. About 3 or 4 in this box. Barry Larkin, Hall of Famer. Randy Johnson, Hall of Famer. Don Mattingly, not quite there yet. Maybe one day. Okay, 2 to go. Wade Boggs. Greg Maddux. Okay, last one. It's not looking good for our Griffey Bonds card. And doesn't look, there's a provision in that one. Let's see. Sandberg. No Griffey Bonds. Bummer. Okay, everyone. Well, that's it. That's the box. First one's done. I'll make probably a second video with the other box. This video's getting a little long here. But thanks for watching. Wish me luck. I'll send these, maybe send all 4 of those provision cards to PSA. Let me know your thoughts, guys. You think this was a stupid decision to buy this box and send these in? Or do you agree that there's maybe some ROI potential, return on investment of this box? Guess we'll find out once I get these over to PSA. All right, guys, thanks again for watching. Have a great rest of your day.